Billy's episode.
Welcome to Platform F. We are here with Billy, Mr VicBears 2025, my Sash brother.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Billy, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Oh, anytime.
We've had few months, almost six months.
Over 6 months for me.
Yeah.
I'm over the halfway now. So.
Yeah, I'm very happy and excited. Last few months for both of us, and we've been together in a lot of events. And
Yeah, it's been very busy. Yeah, it's very busy.
How was the title year? How is the title year so far?
It's been really fun. There have been challenges, but there have been really great rewards from it too.
What sort of highlight you have for last 6 months?
Mardi Gras comes to mind. That was a lot of fun. It was crazy. Marching up Oxford Street and cheering, and as the confetti went off, I waving my hands and I dislocated my shoulder on the top of the hill. And freaked out and tried to get my friend to put it back in, and he wouldn't because he was scared. So I just did it myself and kept going. So, but yeah, just being in a different state where no one really knew who I was and still feeling the love was amazing. And then a lot of the regional prides that I've been to this year have been really fun as well. Some regional prides where VicBears haven't really been very much in the last few years. Yeah, it's been great to represent for my community.
And you're a fundraiser as well. And
yeah, my fundraiser with collaboration with Sugar Plum Fairy and the Australian Queer Archives and the VicBears was really fun. I had that at Grouse, so I'm launching the t-shirts, which we are both wearing today, which are still available on sugarplumfairy.com. Please go buy one. Yeah, it was a really great event, had some great guests, and it was a really fun day. Yeah.
Billy, how was the life before the title?
Well, I'm from Geelong originally, which is just down the road, not too far. I was born in a place called Corio, which is, if you know it, you know it. I'm one of 6. I have a lot of siblings. I live with my mum and my grandparents for a long time. Yeah, it was always a happy environment. Me being gay was never really an issue with my family. We sort of struggled more on the poverty line. Sort of being gay was not a thought because it was more about where are we going to live, what are we going to eat. Sort of those were our concerns growing up. So my brothers and sisters were all accepting very early of who I was, and both my parents and my extended family. It was never ever an issue for me. That's just felt like me the whole time growing up. So.
I love to hear that, having a supportive family. And I've seen your family coming to events.
Yeah, they were at the event. My mum was very, very happy with how things went that night, and she loved me shouting her out, and she's been very proud of what I've been doing.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Did you have any challenges growing up other than,
Yeah, so my challenges were we moved around a little bit, but I don't know, have this personality where I could talk to people, like anyone. Like I've made friends with everyone really quickly, and I don't know, I just found a way to be positive about the way I grew up, and I reflect back on it and realize that those challenges made me the person who I am today. Like I can anything I really put my mind to, I can do, and I'm pretty confident in doing it too. Yeah.
So you moved to Melbourne from Geelong. How was that?
Well, I started going online on certain apps and discovering men and playing around like most gay guys do these days. I found that a lot of the men were in Melbourne, and so I would drive up to Melbourne and meet them, and then I'd start, booking a hotel overnight and, having fun. And then I met friends, and then they suggested I go to the Laird. I went to my first Southern Hibernation, I think, which is the first time I ever went to the Laird, so there was a lot of people, and I ended up hooking up at the Laird, which is my first time. I don't really have any issues approaching new people. Just said hi, and and then I found myself driving to Melbourne every weekend to go to the Laird or VicBears events. and then I just made the decision that I was going to move, and then found a job pretty quickly and made my way up here.
Joining with Bears.
Yeah, I was already a Vic Bears member before I moved to Melbourne, because I was going to Aqua Bear and a few other events on the weekends anyway. My friends were Vic Bears members, and then I got to know some committee members, and um, I went to the comp, I think a couple comps ago, and really enjoyed it. And yeah, I found my tribe, I found my people. It was a, and then I've been a member ever since.
Was there a particular reason for you to go for the competition?
So I'd watched two competitions in a row, and I really enjoyed the competitions, but I didn't see myself being represented on stage in the winners. So I decided, well, I could do that. So, and then I did it. I signed up and yeah, did it. It was pretty easy. I didn't think about it much. I was just like, let's do it. Yeah.
What did you mean by you don't see people like you represented?
So I didn't see like really big guys competing. So I'm talking like 150 kilos plus. Like there were lots of different body types, which is amazing. But I don't know. I just wanted to see a big boy win, and that's why I competed.
Really, how's it feels to be a bigger, larger person in the community? And
Um, for a lot of bigger people, they find that the space they're taking up is too much. They feel they're in the way, or um, just like being big, physically bigger than everyone else. You feel like you're spotted easily. And I had to come to the decision where I was going to take up the space regardless. And if I take up two or three people's spaces, then who cares? Um, I'm going to be comfortable in the skin I'm in, and I'm going to rock it. And I've really grown to love what I look like. And um, yeah, love nothing better than walking down the beach in a speedo. I don't care who's watching or who's looking. I think I look hot. I know the people that are interested in me and think I'm hot too. So yeah, it's about showing other people that I can be comfortable with the way I look, and not just comfortable, really enjoy the way I look.
you come across as a very confident person, and I've noticed that from the day when I've seen you. And every time I notice you outside with me,
Yeah,
you have this energy around you,
yeah.
being a very confident person. Did it start from somewhere, or were you always like this?
As a kid, I was pretty outgoing and um, yeah, pretty out there. But then obviously you go through puberty and you sort of get these learned behaviors to hate yourself or hate the way you look or because you're not conforming. And I dealt with that, certainly did. But then it's discovering my people, my friends, and my tribe that I saw people that looked like me and reflected what I was seeing and made me feel comfortable. And then I could still see them feeling the same ways that I did. And um, yeah, but I could also see the positives in it where people valued the way I looked, and I sort of turned it on its head and like, well, I'm gonna start valuing the way I look too. And then through my confidence, I was been able to make my friends feel confident about the way that they look as well. And I have a habit of picking up a crowd, an entourage, and it's growing every week. Like I've got new friends and people that I'm really close with, and bringing them into the community as well, and taking them to events, and it's been amazing. Yeah.
For someone who's not feeling very confident to do what you're doing right now, what's your advice?
Probably the best thing is to go, if you want to go to an event, is to go something that's more low key. Maybe don't start off at an underwear party, would be my advice. And it's always good to go with a friend or someone who's in the community that you sort of know. They don't have to be a great friend, just someone that can get to say hi to people. And I know some people struggle with talking with people. So sometimes what I will do is give the little nudge or, sort of I'm really good because I'm also really tall too, so I'm really good at spotting people out in a crowd and being like, "Oh, I know that person's checking you out." So, sort of facilitating it, making both parties who might feel both uncomfortable, sort of making it happen and saying, "Hey, this is my friend," or "You would really love my friend this," and through these experiences where gay people get to know each other, if you know what I mean, I can tell that if that person's going to be a suit for my friend here or a new person. So really, it's about making a move. Like you
Mm.
can't just sit at home and go, I wish I went, or I can't go, I'm too shy. If you're really nervous about going somewhere, go with someone first. It's always a good step. Just yeah. And if you don't have anyone to go with, let's say someone like me, um, is there to facilitate that. I've brought many people to the Laird for the first time or other events that I've been to. Even something like Aqua Bear or like Midsummer. Like
Mm.
it's just easy just to
Yeah.
come with me. I drive everywhere. There's massive cars, plenty of seats for everyone. So
Most of the places or most of the times I've seen you at events and all, you don't drink.
no, I
Booze,
don't
you
drink. Well, it started from being in Geelong, and driving every weekend. But even still, I wasn't much of a drinker anyway. I had my time when I was, 18, um, getting smashed off a box of goon. But those days are over. The vomiting is not worth it. Um, Yeah, because I guess a lot of people find that they need to have a drink in them to talk to people or even get over the shyness. I've never really come across that. I can talk to anyone and approach anyone. Um, I understand why people might feel like they need it, but um, no, I've just never interested me. And drinking for me as a bottom has never ever agreed with me. I don't want to paint the trade at all. So I like to be in control when
yeah.
I'm doing my business.
I love the fact that you can still have all this fun without really going crazy.
Yeah, and I
And
can be out really late too, hours, and then hit, GYG at the end of the night and be fine, And wake up in the morning, go to work, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
because I'm fresh.
I wish if I knew that 10 years ago,
Yeah.
that I
But
don't
everyone
need to.
has to come to it on their own journey. If a drink helps you loosen up, then so be it. But you just don't have to rely on it long term. I don't think.
Billy, do you get a lot of people coming and approaching you and talking to you these days now since you are a
Um,
title holder?
I do, but it's been in a different way. I think before the title, I think men that were interested in me would talk to me because they wanted to have sex with me, and now it's they want to talk to me about everything, which is great. But I have found with the title that I'm not being hit on as much. I was dressed up as Santa last weekend, and the amount of men that hit on me dressed up as Santa was amazing. But then as Billy, it's not happening as much. And I think that's sometimes people are intimidated by the title, or maybe just me and my size. But I will get people message me online and say, "Oh, you looked amazing," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you. Where are you? You're so close." And they'll be at the same party at the same venue, and I'm like, "You could just come up and say hi to me." I get it. Like it could be scary to talking to someone and saying hi, but I'm like, just come say hi. Like it's nothing's gonna. I'm never gonna bite your head off
Yeah.
unless you want me
Come
to.
say hi to
Yeah.
Billy when you
Yes.
see them next,
Yeah.
When you see Billy next, come and say hi.
I won't bite unless you ask me to. So. Yeah, so yeah, just people are free to approach me, come say hi. Yeah. I might seem like I'm quiet sometimes, but sometimes I'm just observing and watching. I don't think you have to be the loudest in the room
Mm.
to be confident or to, take up the space. I can just exist and have a good time and come say hi.
Yeah. We spoke about this in another episode as well, that we can be quiet even though we are confident.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's okay to
Yeah,
be in a
sometimes I
space.
feel like the people that are the loudest are the most insecure or the ones that are trying to cover up for something where I can sort of just take my time, get to learn someone, and then I'll start with the jokes. And sometimes I take the jokes too far, but I mean that's my favorite pastime is to read a friend. So
What plans do you have for the next 6 months or even after your title?
um, for the next 6 months, I do have another fundraiser in the works. I'm going to be doing the roast of Mr VicBears, which will be fun because again, I love to take the piss out of myself. So, and I think other people should do it too. And it gives us a fair, you know, even ground to do that. I'm one of those people that if the joke is funny, it lands. Like you could say the most hurtful, nasty thing to me. I've already said worse about myself before in my head. Trust me. Um, but yeah, no, I really like that behavior of sort of, you know, you can only read a friend.
Hmm.
Like they know you at your worst and at your best. So Yes, that'll be coming at the end of the year. I'm hitting the bear circuit soon for the state comps, which is really fun because I just get to smile and wave and be the tits and teeth of the big bears and not have any commitments. Just enjoy a new group of people and say hi and again be a big person in those spaces and represent for those big people.
You do have a lot of people around you, and I see that
Yeah,
every time I
yeah,
see you,
yeah,
all these friends around you, everywhere you go to
yeah,
support you. And I believe these are all the relationships that you built after moving here.
yeah. All of them are relationships that I've built in the last 3 years since moving. Um,
How do you feel to have all these supporters around
Sometimes
you?
that's overwhelming because I don't have time to have to make time for everyone personally. So that's why I'm more like, I'm going to be here. So like, all come here and we can all chat,
Yeah,
instead of being like, on Monday I'm going to do this, Tuesday I'm going to do that. It can be really hard. But the support has been really overwhelming, and my friends have been the reason why I've been able to do the work that I've been doing because they've been amazing. Like I, felt like you sort of get halfway through your title and you go, oof, this is busy, this is hard, this is rough. Um, and they're the ones that push you through and make you realize why you signed up in the first place.
I think it's a good thing that you can get your friends to the same place whenever
Yeah,
you are free, and then
yeah,
hang out with them,
yeah,
because you are creating connections between them.
yeah, and new people as well because
Yeah,
they might not want to approach me; they can approach one of my friends, or I might have talked to a new person over there, and they might be interested in this. It's just about making connection.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
really, and I'm a bit of a connector like that. Oh, have you met my friend?
Do you think the life would have been different or challenging if you didn't have all these friends around you?
I mean, I think I just would have did what I was doing before, which I was sitting in my room alone with my Pokemon plush, playing video games, and not really interacting with the world. And I don't know if that would have been the best existence for me. Being so out and open and free about who I am has been the most rewarding thing about all of the stuff I've been doing as Mr. VicBear.
Billy, when you think of these friends and community that you have around you, what three things comes to your mind?
Uh, Love, for sure, home as well, and driving. It'd be my three. I find like I'm the driver. I'm making sure everyone gets home safe. So I really like that role that I do for my friends, making sure everyone gets home safe. Because a lot of what we do is at night, really dark, really late. So yeah, definitely love, definitely found my home and driving. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. And I hope that you and I both will have a fabulous 6 more months
Yeah,
in
we've
our
still got all
time.
of summer to get through again as well. That'll be fun. I can't wait.
And we'll have our step downs around the same
Yeah, much
times.
less pressure for us too. That's a smile, wave, and have a good time. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I'm there for anything that you do for next
yeah.
six
You'll be at my
months.
roast. Don't worry about
And
that. You'll be invited.
yeah,
Yeah,
and check out Billy's socials and Big Bear socials for upcoming events as well.
yeah. Vic Bears on Facebook. Vic Bears Inc. on Instagram, and you can follow me at Billy Mather 14 on Instagram.
Amazing. Thank you so much, darling.
No
Thank you
worries.
so much. Thank you. Yeah.